We'll move through this morning's class mindfully. We're going to start on our backs. Have a block at your disposal nearby. We are going to begin with a little ab work, but first I want to ground you and center you. So you can start with your feet together, knees flopping apart, or your feet wide and your knees coming together if that aggravates you. I know with my knee, sometimes having that external rotation doesn't feel great. So just kind of feel your way through this morning. Hello, welcome. So we can push our front row, our center, first row or back row. I think first row is going to be a little better. If we could just scooch, we'll make a little room and it will be wonderful. Thank you so much. So just connect here. Yep. If you're able to close your eyes, close them. If that's something that's just like not in the wheelhouse this morning, just pick a spot to look at. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Take a loud exhale breath out through your mouth. Feel your lower back begin to spread. Feel your upper shoulder blades, your neck, your spine just kind of melt into the towel mat. Yes, grab a block. And then begin to seal your lips, and the process, the art of Ujjayi breath will start to kick in. Inhale through the nose to the back of the throat, and exhale through the nose to the back of the throat. And if you do nothing else but come to your mat and just breathe, that is considered a yoga practice. So don't poo-poo that. A couple more cycles of breath. Blink your eyes open, extend your legs forward, grab the block in between your hands, okay? If you have a lighter one, it's obviously going to be easier. If it's hard, if it's a more cork block. Yep. So I want your body very, very straight. You're going to point your toes and make your legs like you have one leg. Yep. Arms reach up over the top of the head. I'm right here, but it's okay. Okay. Point everything, engage, hug the block. So you're going to crunch up. The legs are going to lift like a little V up, and the block's going to reach forward. Good. Then you're going to reach back, lower everything down, and then V up again. You got it. Lower down and V up again. You got it. Arms reach up. So the exhale is dynamic. You come up. The slow lower is the part that's a little tricky. You want to lower slow, but you want to come up big. Yeah, that's it. You want to lower slow. Arms are active. They're hugging that block. The legs are together like you have one leg, and you're going to crunch up. Keep moving. Yep. The sharp exhale brings you up, and then the slow lower. 2 more. Do 1 more. And then when you hit the floor with a long body, you're going to bend your left leg in half like a little bridge. The right leg's going to point up towards the sky. And now we're going to do single leg. So you're going to take the block to the leg. Arms go up. Yep. And then you're going to lower the arms back and lower the leg. Good. All this can be done, Catherine, with the neck down. That's it. Yes, you got it. So now you're just taking that motion and you're doing it independently. You got it. Keep going. Independent movement, elongating the core, elongating the body. If the neck bothers you in this, keep the head down. And you just don't lift as much. That's it. Perfect. That's all. And focus on the deep core muscles. Your lower back stays down the entire time. Good. You're going to switch. Bend the right leg, left leg extends, arms back. So see if you can tap the block with the leg or just in that direction, and then lower it down. If you hover the leg, it's going to be a little bit more intense. If you lower it all the way down, it gives you a little beat of rest. So either way works. Keep going. You guys look really excited. Really, really, really happy. I'm not here Friday, so we have to make up for it. Yep, keep going. I'm walking on thin ice with my daughter and her school stuff, so I have to go to her flutophone concert. And let me tell you something, I've seen her practice the flutophone no times. She actually couldn't find the flutophone last night. So it's really going to be something interesting. You know, a recorder. It's a recorder thing. So then I'm wondering if someone else in the house has one that we can go find, because now she's going to be doing the concert without the recorder. Keep going, 3 more. But don't worry, I'll be there. If it's called a flutophone, I think, or a recorder, same thing. 1 more. And then extend the legs out. 1 more set. I know you're going to kill me. Arms back, straight behind you, legs straight, like a mermaid leg. Point your toes, crunch up. Legs lift, arms meet. Lower, back down. Yep, you got it. That's it. 5 more. Exhale, breath brings you up. That's it, Catherine. Find ways to move. You're doing it. You're here. Think of yourself as a little kid. 2 more. Point your toes. Yep, point. Legs engaged. 1 more. Hug the knees. Give them a squeeze. Rock and roll. Cross the ankles. Step into a down dog. Woohoo! Wasn't that exciting? Down dog. Some of you can't even get up off the ground. You're like, oh God. Some days you get to your mat, you feel young and spicy. Other days we just feel like we can't move. So either which way, you are here. You're doing your thing. Spread your palms wide. Integrate the sides of your arms. Baby finger presses, thumb and index finger. Maybe your knees have to have a little bend. Maybe you need to pedal out your legs a little. That's known as walking the dog. Yep. And then find a moment that you can be still and just remind yourself that in a downward facing dog, the goal is to take up as much space on your mat as possible. Right. Shoulders move away from your ears, especially those of us that are having shoulder and neck tightness. Think about letting your shoulders move away from your ears. I'm going to give you a little suggestion, okay? Little micro bend. I'm here, and if it's too much, just shout, okay? I'm not going to do it for you, but think shoulders pull apart, and that's going to help open, okay? If it's too much, I need you to come to tabletop and move that way. Roll forward to plank. Nice work, guys. In your first dog to plank, sometimes it's a little funky and you need to walk it out. So if you find that you're not aligned, shoulders should be over elbows, elbows over wrists. That's what we're aiming for. Take a little bit of a longer step, Karen. Walk your feet back a little further. Zip up the center line of your body. Lengthen your tailbone. Look forward with your eyes. When I say look forward with your eyes, that doesn't mean bring your chin all the way forward. You want your neck neutral. Your drishti, your gaze is at the front skinny edge of the mat. If this is too aggressive for you or you just don't have the energy to maintain it, drop your knees and create some support. Your breath is filling the shape of the pose. It's energetic. It's powerful. It's not here to defeat you. It's to create a little bit of energy for yourself from within. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Now you found your sweet spot, hopefully, okay? Roll forward plank like an ocean wave. Leave with your heart and chest. Zip up your core. If you need to modify, please do. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Roll forward plank position. Lead with your chest. Lower halfway to a push-up. If you need to modify, your knees go down and you create a little bit of support for yourself. If you're taking a baby push-up, maybe it's just an inch or two. Shoulders don't dump below the elbows. Revisit plank. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Glide your right leg up and back, 3-legged down dog. If you're in the back row, just be mindful of that wood shelf and the wall. Point your right toes, come forward and hug your right knee towards your navel. Arms are straight up and down. The idea here is to try and get your hips aligned to, even towards the ground so they're not super high. Look forward with your eyes and step your right foot forward and through. Be on your fingertips. Feel your right hip kind of zip under you and the back leg power up. Spring to the top of the mat in one piece. When you arrive, feet can have as much separation as you need, or they can come together. Long spine on the inhale, hands can rest on your shins. As you do that, exhale, fold in half, let the head go. Weight stays forward, everybody. Root to rise, come all the way up, anchor yourself. You can go out and up or straight up if it's tight quarters. Drag it to prayer, drop your arms. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Let your head fall. Long spine to set you up. You're going to take 2 big steps to get you back to plank. 1 and then 2. When you arrive in plank position, halfway to a push-up that works for you. If you're struggling with any sort of injury, you're welcome to just hold plank. Revisit plank position in one piece. That was nice, Pam. Hips go up and back, down dog. Breathe your left leg up and back. When you lift it, lift from your inner thigh. Point your left toes. Come forward and hug your left knee towards your navel. Give it a good little soupy squeeze. Look forward with your eyes and land your left foot forward and through. Be on your fingertips. Feel for a moment. Spring to the top of the mat in one piece. Long spine on the inhale. Exhale, fold into yourself. Let it go. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Let your head go. Long spine to set you up. 2 big steps to get you back. When you hit your plank, decide what you need today. Halfway to a push-up, taking it out, up dog, or baby cobra, whatever feels best in your body today. Press even through hands, tops of feet. Keep the neck neutral. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a full breath out. You got it. Arms stay straight. Look where you want to go. You can step, you can float light, top of mat. Long spine on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come all the way up. Drag it to prayer, drop your arms. Arms go straight up. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold, let your head go. Long spine to prepare. Step. If you are going to float, the goal is to land in a low push-up chaturanga. You got it. Slide yourself through a back bend of choice, up dog or cobra. Hips go up and back, down dog. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step, float, crawl, skip. However you get there, there's no judgment. Long spine. Fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Each one gets better. Psych yourself up if it's not. Arms go up. Dive in half. Bend your knees. Long spine to prepare. Step or float. Vinyasa of choice. Up dog is smooth, nice and easy. No jerky motion. Hips go up and back, down dog. Arms are active. Look where you want to land. Step or float, top of mat. Get there light. Long spine, fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. One more. Arms go up. Dive over, bend knees, forward fold. Long spine to prepare. Step or float, chaturanga. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right leg goes up and back, 3-legged down dog. Point the toes, come forward, hug your right knee towards your navel. Step the right foot forward and through, be on your fingertips. Good, rise on the exhale, breath, come on up. Yeah, so the goal is to be high on the ball of your back foot. Some of us do better by dropping the knee, totally an option, up to you, see how your body feels. Sometimes we have to soften the back knee. So you're gonna cactus your arms and straighten your right leg at the same time. Yeah. When we cactus, what I try to do is I try to flip the elbows up a little. Yeah. Now you're gonna rebend and straighten. You'll cactus and straighten. That's it. Elbows kind of up and back. It kind of opens up the shoulder blades a little. Arms go straight and you rebend. You got it. You're going to cactus and straighten. That's it. Never pin straight though, guys. Always a micro bend. You're going to rebend and arms go up. Hands to frame your front foot, plank position. Halfway to a push-up. Up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. Breathe your left leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Point your toes, come forward, hug your knee in. Give it a good juicy squeeze. Step your left foot forward and through. Get your feet kind of organized first. Grip your left hip in, then rise, crescent lunge. Come up and kind of feel it out. So if you ever feel pulling on your lower back, the options would be drop your back knee down completely or soften your back knee. Good. You want to feel the weight in your front leg and your back leg kind of zipping it up. So cactus the arms and tip the elbows forward and straighten your left leg kind of at the same time. So we're kind of making a motion. That's it. Rebend and straighten. Cactus and straighten the leg. There you go. Rebend and straighten. Feel what you're doing. Cactus and straighten. A little bit of a back bend. Rebend and straighten. Hands to frame your front foot. Spring to the top of the mat in one piece. Long spine on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Sit into chair pose. Weight moves into your heels. Cactus your arms. There you go. So you're in that same kind of motion. The elbows kind of like flare forward a little bit. So with a little bit of power, you're going to shoot up to stand up. The arms go straight. You stay up. Feel the ground. Feel the arms active. Soften the shoulders down the back and draw your belly in. Same kind of concept. You'll sit into chair and you'll really find cactus arms. A little bit of a back bend. The weight's in your heels. You'll shoot up. Keep the arms straight. Find power. Weights in your heels, sit way back, cactus. Shoot up with power, drag it to prayer, drop your arms. Here we go, arms go straight up towards the sky, heavy in your heels, regular chair. If you like it with a cactus, you know, take that on today. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to prepare, step or float, vinyasa. Up dog is smooth. It should feel a little better, the up dog, after doing that, hopefully. Hips go up and back, down dog. The right foot lands, the back foot turns. We anchor the feet and come up, first warrior. Take your time. Oh my God, I love this song. Hands to frame your front foot. Sometimes you just have to go back to the old stuff because it's the best. The up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. I think that's why it's good. Step the left foot forward, turn your back foot sharp, rise. Warrior one, left side. Take your time. There's enough time for everybody to get to the pose, hold the posture, breathe, and then clear it to the floor. You kind of move at your own pace. We don't have to be completely, you know, at the same time. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Good. See, it's getting better. Arms are active. Look where you want to go. Step or float, top of mat, get there light. Long spine, folds, chair pose. Shoot up to stand up, drag it to prayer, drop your arms. From the top, arms go straight up. Heavy in your heels for chair. Dive over, bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to set it up, step or float, vinyasa. So maybe you take it out if it's too much today. Good. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Building some momentum though. Right foot lands, back foot turns. Rise on the breath, warrior one. Hands to the earth, plank position. Incorporate your push-ups if you got it. Your back bends if it's there. Hips move up and back, down dog. The left foot lands, the back foot turns. It's your body, your breath, your movement. Find what works. Anchor though. Hands to the floor, chaturanga push-up. The up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, downward facing. You pause in the down dog. You get yourself together. Arms stay active and straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float, top of mat. Long spine, fold, chair pose. Press up to stand up, drag it to prayer, drop your arms. Doing great. Arms go straight up. Dive over, sit into chair pose. I didn't even forgot the chair. I'm getting old. Yeah, dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to prepare. Step or float, chaturanga. Up dog. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot lands, back foot turns. Now we're moving when we're breathing. We're here together. Hands to the ground, chaturanga. Not too fast. Some of you, it's like a explosive energy. Left foot lands on your breath, on your beat. Rise. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Arms are straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float, top of mat. Long spine on the in. Exhale, fold. Weights in your heels for chair pose. Shoot up to stand up. I know, I'm just totally, drop your arms. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Heavy in your heels, chair pose. July 4th, Red Rocks, they're playing. Blues Travelers playing, yeah. That's a good one. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to prepare. Step or float, vinyasa. Up dog pulls you through. Hips go up and back, down dog. Okay, we're gonna add on. The right foot lands, the back foot turns. Let's rise, warrior one, and hold. I saw him in Vail one summer. It's very good. Okay, so we're legs are in warrior one. Just bring your arms forward like you're handing a tray of something. Envision whatever it is that you want to be handing to someone, okay? Not your torso, just your arms. Wrap your left arm underneath your right arm. Okay, so eagle the arms. For some reason, this is unavailable to you. You could just give yourself a hug. That may be what you need today. You're gonna step up into eagle, wrapping your left thigh around your right thigh. Just do the best you can. So as we add into the sequence, you just kind of go with it. How many hills did you walk and how fast? There you go. Right. So you're bending into your right standing leg. That's it. The left leg wraps around as much as you can. Your elbows, rather than yanking down on your shoulders, lift them up. You're in an eagle and you're breathing. Keep squeezing. Stick your butt back, weights in that standing right heel. Keep squeezing your legs. Squeeze your legs super tight. Put the attention there and just unravel your arms. Just unravel your arms like you're in an eagle chair. That's it. Keep bending your right leg and then unravel your left leg next to your right leg and sit into chair. Perfect. Good work. Drag your hands to prayer. Stick your butt way back. Inhale your breath. Exhale, twist towards me. So some of us don't twist so aggressively, which you shouldn't be doing anyways. It could be more of a modest twist. Elbow can rest on the top of the quadricep. It can hook to the outside of the thigh. You can air twist. What we're looking for is alignment. The breath filling the shape that you're creating for today, and that's going to be different for each and every one of us. Weights in the heels, feet, shins, knees, thighs, and hips are creating a box shape. Spine is long. That's it. The twist is happening with your baby ribs, so don't get too caught up. Your breath is with you. Pull around to chair, hold your chair. In your chair, focus on your right thigh, keep bending it, and float the left foot a little bit up off the ground. Press to stand. So you're standing on your right leg, your left leg has a 90-degree angle. Your arms are active. Step back, first warrior, same leg. So you're back where you started, first warrior. That's it. Drop your arms alongside your body, interlace the hands, clasp them loosely if something funky is going on. Inhale your breath, exhale, come forward. Humble. It's good to get humble. Yeah. Stomach could rest on thigh. You can hover over your front thigh. If this doesn't feel great, you can get snooky with yourself and get in there. Right shoulder snuggles to the inside of the right leg. Any which way you're taking this on, your entire left side of the body is spinning forward. That's it. Nice, Kristen. Very good alignment. The outer blade of your back left foot, put some awareness towards it. Yeah. Engage the left quadricep up off the kneecap. Grip your right hip in and reconnect with your breath. Embrace the feeling. 3 more breaths. Anchor strong, rise first warrior. Best way I know to get out of it is to first come out of things. And then bring it to the floor and move yourself through a vinyasa. When you hit through your vinyasa, do it slow enough that you can feel the chaturanga, the up dog, and then meet me in a downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward for first warrior, left side. First warrior, left side. Keep the body nice and aligned. Bring your arms, just your arms forward. Just your arms, like you're handing a big tray. Envision something. Yeah, watermelon, cold towels. You could picture anything. Okay. Wrap your right arm underneath your left arm. Just do that much first. Maybe you give yourself a bear hug. Step up into eagle. Do the best that you can. If the foot doesn't wrap all the way around, you can use it as a kickstand. Squeeze the arms and squeeze the legs. Don't yank on the arms. Lift the elbows up. Get that upper shoulder blade stretch. You got it, David. Weights on that standing heel. You stick your bum back. Nice. And you find a moment of stillness and breath and calmness in the pose as you work hard. Squeeze the legs a lot. Yeah. Unravel just your arms. Just do that much. Keep sitting into that standing left thigh and unravel the right leg next to the left. Sit into chair, nice and even into that chair. Weight in your heels. Drag your hands to prayer. Inhale your breath. You can hook and twist or just go to the left. Yeah. Coordinate movement with breath. So right here, you want to pay attention to your right knee. Coming from your right hip, slide it back a little. If you're opening your arms, wonderful. If not, just stay with the hands in some sort of shape of a prayer. Nice, Jay. Stay with it. Ujjayi breath. Chair pose, pull around. Stay grounded. Arms are moving up, legs are moving down. Keep bending into that left leg. Press the stand for a second. Right leg draws towards navel. You're on your left leg. Flex the right foot strong. Use your core muscles. Step back, first warrior, same side, left side. Anchor your feet. Drop your arms alongside your body, interlace the hands. Inhale the breath, open the front line. Exhale the breath, come forward, humble. You got it. You can rest down on that thigh. You can hover over it. You can snuggle inside that left leg. The right side of the body keeps turning. Nice alignment, Chrissy. More breath. Grip your left hip in. Fire up the muscles along the right side of your body. Yeah. 2 more breaths. Anchor and rise. Warrior 1. Let the fresh blood flow to your fingertips. Hands to frame your front foot, plank position. Halfway to a push-up. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Step your right foot forward. In between your hands, turn your back foot on a sharp angle. Take your block and caddy it to the instep of the right foot. Place it low, medium, or high. Take your right hand flat to that block, or you could knuckle the block. Peel your left arm open. You got it. So it's B variation of extended side angle. So you want to track the inside of your right leg with the back of your right arm. So you want your arm on the inside of your leg, inside of your leg. So bend your right leg more. Yeah. Yes. Perfect. You got it. The left arm straight up. You could wrap it up and forward as well if that feels good. You're bending your right leg. Your right leg is bent. You can add in a half bind if that feels appropriate in your body for today. If you're bendy, you can, of course, move into a full bind, but that's definitely not for everybody. Keep turning your right ribs. Crown of the head's moving forward, and that right hip has its way to want to snag itself out. So you have to keep gripping it under. Stay with it. Warrior two, pull it up. Warrior two, pull it up. Sometimes when I come up from a B variation, I have to widen the stance a little. So know that that's normal. Side ribs long. You're bending into your front thigh. You're not leaning forward. Your body's stacked even. Your shoulders drop down the back. Your back toes are on a little angle. You're rolling your right thigh open for continuous external rotation. You close your eyes, you go inward. Nothing lasts forever. Although at times in life it feels like things do. Just ride the wave of warrior two. 5 more breaths. Find lightness. Soften your neck and shoulders. That's it. Reverse your warrior because it's fun. And circle to the floor to a plank position and take yourself through a vinyasa that works for you this morning. The up dog is smooth. It's not jerky. Neck stays long. Hips go up and back, down dog. Step the left foot smack in between your hands. The goal right here is to stay even keeled. Grab that block and set it up on the instep of your foot. You can go low, you can go medium, you can go high. It's totally up to you. Caddy the back of your left arm to the instep of the leg. It's a great way to kind of get in there. That's it. Right arm open. Open your right toes more. It's going to give you a little bit more girth. You got it. You're doing great. The right arm straight up or can come up and forward if you want a little side body opener. Your left ribs turn and your left hip grips in. Adding in any sort of half bind. Yeah, you may find this just feels better this morning to come up higher on the block. Keep bending, bend. You don't want to bend, I know, but you got to bend. That's it. Half bind, full bind, no bind, dreaming about a bind. You could think about a bind and not go to the bind. Turn your bottom left ribs though. You're doing awesome. Take your ribs and turn them. That's it. You got a few more breaths, guys. Warrior two, pull it up with energy, with excitement, widen the stance, roll that left thigh open, make sure your right toes are on a low angle. Find the energy that you need. Find the balance that you need. Find the breath that you need. Stay with it. A few more breaths. When things get hard, we want to run. So sit deeper, embrace it. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Circle it to the floor, vinyasa. The up dog is smooth. The hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Exhale the breath out, down dog. Yeah, you're doing awesome. So let's look to the top of the mat. Let's walk, hop, skip, get there. Okay. Long spine on the inhale breath. Exhale, fold. We're going to root to rise, come all the way up. Drop your arms alongside your body and just stand for a second. Have your blocks at the top of your mat. Yep. If you don't have blocks, now's the time to have a block. Steal a block from someone. There you go. Just kidding. Good. So bring your arms straight up towards the sky. And if they can come together and make a little Anjali Mudra, you can do that. If that's not good for the shoulders, just have the hands separated a distance that works for you. What we're looking for here is engagement of the sideline of the body. Okay, I want all the weight now on the right leg and let your left foot just lift an inch from the ground. But the goal here is just to kind of shift. So your left foot stays flexed, your right leg is strong, and you're shifting. We're going to move into Warrior 3 this way. So I want the blocks at the top of the mat because if the balance gets rocky, you'll let your hands rest to the blocks, okay? So like a pendulum kind of swinging here, you have to soften your right knee a tad, everybody. You're gonna slowly find this deliberate Warrior 3. And that's why it's good to have the blocks there. Once you kind of bring your body forward, you may find that having the arms forward just doesn't work for you, okay? So arms can go any which way that work for you this morning. It's just a way to set up, get into it, and be engaged. Your breath is helping the shape. Your body is aligned. You're in Warrior 3. Now, a lot of attention on that right leg, your right hip. You're going to slowly start to open into an Ardha Chandrasana. Do it slow. The block is there to support you. It's enough forward that your side ribs stay open. Essentially, it's the same pose. You're just rotating from closed hips to open hips, which is a challenge. The focus is on that right foot and gripping your right hip in strong, like Tadasana. Stacking your body open neatly and nicely. The purpose of today's class, we're going to keep the leg nice and engaged, toes sparked up, left side of the body nice and long. Yeah, your breath is with you. Two more breaths. It's okay, Amy. You're close to the floor. Soften the right knee. Keep your right foot forward. We're going to step together into Trikonasana triangle pose. Move the block with you. You can do it. It's a slow transition. If it didn't work out, don't sweat the small stuff. You just come up, you reset it, and you find a triangle that works for you. I'd much rather you be in a pose that works than be in something that doesn't feel right. Go outside of that right leg, Pam. You were right the first time. Don't double guess yourself. Take a little bit of a bigger step, though, with that back foot, and you're in perfect shape. The sideline of the body is what we're focusing on and keeping it kind of like really engaged. It's artful. The breath is making the shape of the series of triangles in your body. Julie looks great. You feel like you're kind of pulling your pant leggings up your leg if your hand is somewhere on your shin. Yeah. Perfect. Couple more breaths. We'll circle the hands to frame the front foot. The left heel will peel off. You're in a low lunge. The left palm goes flat to the earth. The right arm peels open. This isn't a long hold. This is called easy twist. Yeah. But it's good to always call out the pose because it's like you stop yourself from going someplace else. Easy twist. Okay. So from easy twist, listen carefully. We're going to go into a side plank. Side plank's not for you. You modified. But for some of you, you can hook your big right toe and step into side plank that way with that big toe hooked. Modify with the bottom knee down. So I'm just giving you options this morning to kind of amp it up. The left palm is like a smidgen in front of the left shoulder. You take your side plank any which way that you know you can hold and breathe in. Maybe you stagger your feet. Nice breath. Your breath is filling the shape of the pose. Your alignment is what we're looking for. The body is stacked. Two more. Plank position. You lower your knees, your chest, your chin to the floor. We sliver forward together to a baby cobra. So baby cobra, everyone has to generally bring their hands back a little further. Rima, bring the hands back a little further. That's it. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Nice. Neck stays neutral. Lower the forehead to the ground. Take a breath in. Good. Now curl the toes into the mat. Keep the elbows bent just like this. Lift the kneecaps, press to a chaturanga, plank position. Who's with me? Downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat. Step, float, skip, crawl, get there light. Long spine on the in. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Keep your arms up this time. Yes. Hands either together or Anjali Mudra. I want you to stay active and charged up. You're on your left leg. Just float the right foot an inch from the ground. Flex the right foot. So the legs are straight to start. Like a pendulum, you're just beginning to move slow into warrior three. Very slow, deliberate transition into warrior three. When you get your whole body aligned to the ground, the heart stays a little bit higher. Maybe the hands have to drop down to the floor, to the block. Maybe you have to let go of that forward shoulder position with the arms. Maybe the arms have to go alongside the body or come to a prayer. But you're in a warrior three. You're paying attention to the left foot. The left hip grips like Tadasana. Paying attention to the left foot, the left hip. We're going to slowly start to open into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. That's it. The block finding its nice, neat place, enough in front of the left baby toe so the side ribs could really stay along. Spark up the right side of the body. Flex your right toes. And then let yourself kind of yawn itself open here. Breathe. And if you fall, it's just the pose. You come back. Lighten the load a little, maybe come a little less onto the whole palm, maybe come a little bit more onto your fingertips. Soften behind the left knee, take a nice step back, triangle, Trikonasana, move the block with you. Set up the position for your feet, anywhere across the front of that left shin or a block to the outside of that left calf is what we're aiming for. Take those bottom left ribs, turn them. Stack the shoulders like a side plank, look sideways, look up. Breathe. So because we're linked right to left, we're going to link. Eyes are going to go to the floor, right to an easy twist. See if you can kind of make it like a dance. Right hand down. That's it. Right heel peels, left arm peels open. Yeah. So your transitions become this kind of dance. You're in an easy twist. The left leg's forward, the right leg's back. Perfect. From the easy twist, if you're going to hook the big toe, you hook it first, and then you roll to the outer blade into your side plank, Vashisthasana. Any variation that you know you can hold and maintain. You got it, Amy. Nice. Top hip stacks over bottom hip. Plank position. Halfway to a push-up. Up dog is smooth. Press even through your hands, the tops of the feet. Keep your neck neutral and long. Hips go up and back, down dog. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge, but drop your back knee. Yeah. Nice work, guys. Drag your hands to prayer. Before you go anywhere, make sure your left knee isn't jamming into the mat. It's on an angle. Yeah, everyone looks pretty good. Inhale the breath, lean forward with your torso. Exhale, hook the elbow to the outside of the thigh. Yeah. You're taking the pose supported this morning for a reason. Yeah. You lean back a little, get in there. Mm-hmm. So what you could do is just take your right hand and reach it towards me. That's it. Just the right hand. So the left hand kind of stays, the elbow stays hooked, and the right arm peels back. And it begins to really get that shoulder blade to open while you're really getting that psoas to open and twisting. Couple more breaths. Bring the hand back to prayer. Bring the hands down to frame your front foot. Yeah. So now staying down low on the ground, what I want you to do is kind of crawl back into a runner's lunge. Flex your right foot strong. Yeah. Take the block with you. Place the block underneath the left hand. I need to place the block like low, medium, or high, just depending on the range. And then you're going to peel into a twist like this. Yes. The block goes underneath your left hand. Yep. And then the right arm peels open. Perfect. Now you want to flex your right toe strong. Kristen, go high with the block for me. High, high, high. There you go. And keep your right hand on the flat part of your back, just like you're doing. Perfect. Now focus on flexing your right leg and breathing your collarbone and your chest open. 2 more breaths. This makes you wish you want twisting triangle again. Yes. Eyes to the floor, right hand down, just fold. You may need 2 blocks, 1 under each hand to bring the floor up to you. Just fold. Fold over that right leg. You're in a runner stretch. You're up high on that left thigh. That's it. Nice work, guys. Rebend that front thigh. Curl the left toes into the mat. You're in a low lunge. Step to a plank. Move through a vinyasa or just go to a dog, whatever you choose. The up dog will feel good because it's a front line opener. Hips go up and back, down dog. Step the left foot forward and through into a low lunge. And for today, I want everybody to drop their back knee. Make sure it's on an angle. Sometimes you have to pad things, so you could always place a little towel under. Rise, supported lunge. Drag the hands to prayer. Lean forward enough. Hook the right elbow to the outside of that left thigh and get in there. Yeah. Now, the right elbow can stay hooked to the outside of the thigh. And for today's practice, reach the left arm back. Palm will face towards the mirrored wall. That's it. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it. Just stay in its regular version. Lean back a little. Perfect. 2 more. Hand back to palm. Hands to frame your front foot. Begin to crawl back. So you kind of stay upright on that knee and then the left leg begins to straighten. Yeah. Drag the block with you. Take the block underneath the right hand, low, medium, or high. Take your left arm either to the flat part of your back or begin to peel. Yeah. So you want your left arm, your right arm, Beth, straight. So you want it, there you go. So that's why I would have the block down low on its lowest setting, just to kind of bring the shoulder blade down the back. Look sideways, look up. Flex your left toes strong. And the next suggestion would let the toes turn out a little, and that's going to get you into that outer hip, which is like a death sentence. Yes. Oof. Breathe, guys. You're doing awesome. So we do the same poses day in and day out. They work and they're wonderful and great, but it's good to take them and shake it around a little. 2 more. Good. Exhale the breath, fold. Use blocks. Bring the floor up to you, fold. Fold over that front leg. Good. Rebend that front leg. You're in a low lunge. Curl the back right knee up off the ground. Step to a down dog. Let's take half pigeon, right knee forward. Half pigeon. Yeah. Fold into half pigeon. Let's kill these lights. They're a little bit of a buzzkill when you get down. Whatever you're feeling in your body today, use this half pigeon to kind of like move that sensation around. If half pigeon doesn't work for you, let me know. We have other options. It's like a buffet. There's something for everybody. Catherine, lift your head. Take the towel over it. I'm a germaphobe. Yes.
Me too.
Yeah. So now I need you to find in poses like this, passive stretch. So let your head drop if you can. If not, we'll bring it up even higher. Do you have less pressure in your neck? Good. Yes, that's great. I need you to bring the floor up to you. Mm-hmm. Switch, other side, left leg. Left leg forward. It's in the moments that you can find less stress in the pose that your body will actually go into the posture. So just melt. So yeah, if you're straining to kind of be in the posture, the idea is bring the floor to you. That's why putting things underneath your chest or your forehead and kind of building the floor up seems to be the best way. Yep. A little longer. A few more breaths. Good. Come up nice and slow. Lean on your left side. Move all your objects to the side. Swing your legs forward and lay down. Lay down on the floor and we'll set up for some back bending. Today, maybe you need to just do a real yummy back bend. That's cool. That works. Maybe you're feeling like I am feeling explosive. I need to go up into a full wheel. So either of those options, we're going to do two. Maybe a block underneath the lower back. Amy's showing that here, supported. Yeah. It's kind of like you need to listen to what your body is. Don't go to the thing that seems the easiest. Go to something in the middle. Flip the palms, bring the chin to the chest if you're going for it. Or once again, bring the floor up to you and find bridge. If this puts any impact on your knees, walk your feet just a tad forward. Pam, I like it. Looks good. Nice chest. Good, Karen. There's lots of space from your tailbone to the backs of the knees. You don't want to feel like you're cramping your neck. You want to create long length. Nice. Good. Exhale the breath, come down. If you're on a block chilling, just stay up. You can ignore me. And we'll reset. One more of these bad boys. Here we go. Anything that works for you this morning, go up for a few more breaths. Back bend of choice. You got it. Nice, Julie. Very nice. Two more. Rima looks awesome. Don't they know? You're busy. Exhale the breath. Start to come down nice and slow. Come down nice and slow. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Reach for the outer blades of your feet and pull your knees down around your rib cage for happy baby. Extend the left leg forward. Hug your right knee in. Give it a squeeze. Yep. Give your right knee and a squeeze in towards your chest. Yeah. Float the left leg up off the ground. Take your left hand behind your head, right hand behind your head, sorry. And left arm's going to reach across your body. You're going to pulse for 1, 2, no. So keep your left leg forward, bend your right knee in half. Yep. And then the left arm reaches across for 1. Go over to the right, over to the outside. Yeah. 1, 2, head open towards the sky. 3, 4, point your left toes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left hand behind your head. Right arm reaches across to the outside of the left leg. And here we go. So the right leg is hovering, the left leg is bent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, head up, eyes up. Look to the ceiling, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in, drop them together over to the right. Together, drop the knees over to the left. You may need to shimmy your hips. You got it. Come to center, hug your knees in nice and even. And together, let's find Shavasana, complete rest. The next 2 minutes are truly a gift, so just kind of embrace it, make yourself comfortable, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Just drop down. Take a big breath in. Top it off with a full exhale breath out. Bless you. Arms reach up over the top of the head for a full body stretch. If you prefer to finish your practice laying down in Shavasana, just ignore me. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give them a nice squeeze. And then rock up any which way that works for you this morning to a nice seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Keep the eyes shut if you can. And just feel the effect and the power of this practice. Never come here and rate like how much I did, what I didn't do. It doesn't matter. You showed up, you gave it your all. You were committed to just being present on your mat for 60 minutes. Job well done. Hands to prayer, bow your head. Have some gratitude for all the good stuff. Lift the head, open the eyes. Together we say, namaste. Go out there, have an awesome afternoon. Hydrate yourselves. The weather seems to be all over the map. So, it gets warm in here. Make sure you're drinking enough. Jay's got my class for me on Friday. Thanks so much. And I'll see you guys next week.